Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning, everybody. We're going to start today with a question. I've got 3 rolls of toilet paper, which as we all know is in very high demand right now. Unfortunately, Mrs. Fry has no toilet paper. But I'd like to be fair. So in this case, what does it mean to be fair?
Can I have some toilet paper?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Now, I have more toilet paper than she does, but can we call this fair? We both have toilet paper.
Yes.
Okay. Now let's say that instead of just the 1 roll of toilet paper, Mrs. Fry was actually hiding an entire case of toilet paper from me. Now she's got a lot of toilet paper and I have a little bit. Is this fair? What does it mean to be fair? And is it fair if we try to be fair? There are an awful lot of things right now in life that I think are not fair at all. It's not fair that school has been canceled for the rest of the year. It's not fair that I can't go to school and see you. It's not fair that I can't go outside and play basketball with my friends. It's not fair that I can't go to the movies. It's not fair that I can't go to a restaurant and eat something. It's not fair that I can't go see my family and my friends. And what's even more unfair is that so many people are losing their jobs. So many people are getting sick or worse. None of it is fair. And all of this is because of a virus. A virus that doesn't know what fair is or that fair even exists. The virus just exists to make more of itself. So in a time when so many things don't feel like they're fair, one question I had is, what does it mean to be fair? And is it fair to be fair? Some people may say that being fair means that we all get pretty much the same thing. That if we have a piece of pizza, we cut it in half if there's 2 of us. We cut it into 4 if there's 4 of us. We cut it into 8 slices if there's 8 of us, so that we all get the same amount of pizza. So let's do an experiment. Let's say that you fall down and you scrape your knee. Now, in that moment, what you most need is probably a hug and then maybe a Band-Aid so that your cut doesn't get infected. But let's say you had 3 other classmates. One of your classmates at the same time that you scrape your knee is very tired. Another one of your classmates is very hungry, and another one of your classmates is scared. If I wanted to be fair, and I give you a Band-Aid, by the definition of fair being everybody getting the same thing, that means that your tired classmate, your hungry classmate, and your scared classmate will each get a Band-Aid. Is that being fair? Do they need a Band-Aid? Will a Band-Aid help them? No. What will help them is maybe some sleep, some food, and maybe a hug if they're really scared. So I don't know if being fair means that everybody gets the same thing. Maybe being fair means that everybody gets what they need. But what does it mean to have what we need? Is it what we need just to survive from day to day? Clean water to drink? Food? A house? A home? A shelter? Those are things that we literally can't live for very long without. So if we have what we need to survive, is that all there is? Or is there more to it? We live in a society where we all interact with each other. We all are related and connected to each other in many ways. And we also know that many of us really struggle with having what we need to survive, while there are others who have billions and billions of dollars and have way more than they actually need. Is that fair? So if we have enough food and water and shelter to literally stay alive from one day to the next, would we say that that's fair? Or maybe would we say being alive isn't just about surviving from one day to the next, but it's about surviving and being happy and being engaged and using our brains to have fun and be stimulated and do things that make us feel good and do things that are interesting. Playing with friends, solving puzzles, playing games. Do we need games? Do we need video games? Do we need TikTok? Do we need YouTube? Do we need sports? Do we need movies? Do we need to go outside and play with each other? Maybe not to literally survive, but what about the quality of our life? We need time to enjoy ourselves and not just think about surviving and not just work on surviving. So when I think about things being fair and what that means, maybe it's actually more than just everybody having the same thing. And maybe it's more than everybody having exactly what they need to survive. Because I think as humans, we need more than that. And the thing that I think is most unfair right now, that I would say, is that we've kind of lost the ability to be our best selves. We've lost the ability to go to school and hear our teacher tell us good job when we tried really hard. We've lost the ability to freely go and see our family and our friends that give us respect and that give us recognition and that make us feel good and make us feel whole. The universe doesn't play by human rules, and it doesn't really care what we think is fair and what isn't fair. And humans, cats, dogs, and rats, and bats and cows, and hippopotamuses and harpy eagles all exist alongside of us, along with things like viruses, bacteria, cancers, and other illnesses and diseases that don't really know anything about the idea of fairness. So I think it's up to us to make sure that we help each other out, that we take fairness into our hands. So if you have what you need and you can help others, that's awesome. Whether it's helping your younger siblings with their homework, or your parents with dinner, or something in the community, it feels great to help. And if you need something, it's okay to reach out to someone you trust and ask for help and to let them know what you need. Because if we don't help each other out right now, when things are so unfair for so many people, well, I don't think that that's very fair.